Hey Addicts, it's Alex. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is another Invisalign Diaries video, and it is a Q&A video. So the questions I actually pulled from previous videos and also my Instagram account. So yeah, so I have a couple here, but if you guys end up having any more questions, please let me know down in the comments, and I'd be happy to do another Q&A. Now, I also want to mention to you guys, I did say in my previous video that I'm going to have no more aligners, but my dentist got back to me and said that I'm actually going to do more if I wanted to do more aligners. So my next video will be going over that, but I just want to let you guys know that that's going on. Okay, so first we're going to go over questions from previous videos, and then we'll go on to my Instagram account. So Ashley Casey, she asked me in one of my videos, do you ever drink anything other than water with them in? Do you wear them the full recommended 22 hours? Okay, so first question, do you ever drink anything other than water with them in? Yes. So I will drink pretty much any drink as long as it's not super thick. So if you're going to get like a Frappuccino from Starbucks that has whipped cream on top, don't do that. That will get into your braces and they stick and it gets sticky and it's really bad. So don't do anything like that. But water, soda, if you want to have like orange juice or something, I think that's fine. But I typically only drink water and occasionally maybe like Sprite or ginger ale, and that seems to work for me. So I think the important thing is that there's nothing thick or like, you know, it doesn't have like a cookie crumble in it. Like Starbucks has certain drinks where there's cookie crumbles in it. Like that's going to screw up your teeth. But other than that, I think that's okay. I also wouldn't recommend hot coffee with them. I would take them out if you're going to be drinking hot coffee. I mean, I think cold stuff is okay, but I wouldn't do the hot stuff. Okay, and the second question is, do I wear them the recommended 22 hours? Heck no. I did it first, but as time went on, I wore them less and less because I would take them out for filming, which my doctor said was okay. Like my dentist said was okay. I could take them out for filming. But I'm someone who eats constantly. Like I don't eat like a couple large meals. I like snack like at a certain point I was just doing like snacking like every 2 hours, and where I would want like a little bite of this, a little bite of that in between, and like I'm just a grazer. So it was getting like so annoying to take them in and out, and then like you have to wait a certain amount of time for the food to kind of get stuck out of your teeth, so like to kind of disintegrate a little bit. So like if you just ate an Oreo, you're not going to put your Invisalign back in right then. And then you also can't brush your teeth after you just have an Oreo because you're just going to be brushing. It's not going to all come out. So you kind of have to wait to give yourself a little bit of time to like kind of let it dissolve. Then you can brush your teeth and you can kind of rinse or do whatever you need to do to put the Invisalign back in. So it was just becoming such a pain. But you really do need to wear it for the recommended time. I got lucky, and honestly, I got worse at the very end of it because I had already seen the results. So like my teeth were pretty much exactly where I wanted them to be. So yeah, definitely wear them. Don't do as I do as I say, and I say to do the recommended time. But if you accidentally forget to put them back in, it's not going to be the end of the world. If you need to take them out, like say you're going to a wedding, you don't want to wear them to a wedding, you can get away with getting away from not doing that day. But, you know, really try to wear them every day, and definitely wear them to bed. That is the best time to wear them because you're going to be asleep for an extended period of time, and you also don't want to have that entire period of time with you out with you not wearing them. Okay, and then the next one is from Lucky Dog Pennell 23, and they ask, how long did it take you to get your Invisalign trays after you went to the impression appointment? I would say like 3 weeks to a month. So you get the impressions, and then they take them and try to figure out, because they're not just trying to figure out like what your next tray sets are going to be. They're trying to plan out your entire Invisalign journey. So they kind of pre-plan everything out for you, and then every 3 weeks they, give you new braces. Now if they need to adjust it, they do adjust it, but they want to have that basic thing. So whenever I went in, right before I got my trays, I also got to see like a video module where she showed me like, here's where your teeth are now, here's what they're going to become, and she showed me over time like what it would look like, both the top and my bottom teeth. So that is why it kind of takes a little bit longer. And then whenever I got my first set of trays, I got 3 sets. So I personally got 3 sets at a time. Now, my dentist's office, they were actually learning how to do impressions like with a laser. So my impressions were done with like molds, but they've learned how to do it with a laser. So they're still trying to work on it. So I kind of missed that, but that's okay. But they are, yeah, there's a way that they can do it with like a picture laser thing. I don't know. So it's like you don't have to deal with that goop in your mouth. But yeah, so it takes a little bit of time, and sometimes if like trays need to be adjusted, you might expect to get them in, but they might not get in right away. So you kind of have to be a little bit patient with that. But you do get 3 sets that you wear for a total of 6 weeks. So for me, each tray was 2 weeks. Okay, so then my final questions are from Instagram, Liz Biz. She asked a couple of questions, so we're just gonna get into her questions. Okay, let's see. What's the most painful thing about them? Day freaking 1. The first couple of days, first couple of weeks are the worst. With new trays, like there's like a little bit of pain the first couple of hours or even day, but it's really not that bad. The first day, the first set, oh my gosh, it's terrible. And it's really, this is not funny, but I got my Invisalign braces on a Friday. I ended up in the hospital on a Sunday, and I ended up, because I was in a lot of pain, because I don't know if you guys know, but I had surgery on my right ureter in July. So I ended up having surgery a week later, but like during that period of time, they were giving me medication so that way I could, you know, not have so much pain on my side. But that really did help for my teeth too. So they gave me like good figure a little bit. But the first couple of days that I didn't have them though, it was like, it was terrible. I just, you know, I would take like actually I don't know if I took Tylenol, I don't think it worked at all, or I don't know what I took. But then I ended up just like going to bed early because like it was that painful that I was just like, I just need to go to bed. Like I can't stay up any later. Like it was really bad the first couple of days. But it does get better over time. And then whenever you get your new trays, they kind of first hurt for like 20 minutes, and then your teeth kind of get used to it, and it's really not that bad. So yeah, I would definitely say the very beginning of the process. So guys, if that happens, don't let that discourage you. I mean, they're a lot of money, so if you committed to it already, you know, you obviously want to continue with it. But don't let that discourage you. It will get better. Okay, then she asked, is it a hassle to take them off and put them back on? Yes. I don't think it's a hassle as far as like actually getting them off and putting them back on. I would only say it's a hassle if you're wearing a lipstick, because then you have to make sure you don't get on it, and then if you get lipstick on, you have to wipe it off immediately so it won't stain. But I think getting them on and off is not that bad. I think getting them on and off for the first couple sets is hard because it's so like on you, and like you have to make sure like certain like the bottom trays, like I could easily flip up all the trays, but this one side would kind of get caught, so it would kind of bend a little bit. I would always worry that it would snap, and one time it did snap. It was like I had already worn it past the 2 weeks. I was just waiting to get my next set of trays, but they were a little late, so it like snapped. So you got to be kind of careful how you lift them depending on how your teeth are. It really just depends on your teeth, so just be careful pulling them out, but really that's not that much of a hassle. The hassle to me is the fact that I eat so often that I take them in, out, in, out, in, out. And then sometimes I'm like, I remember to go put them on, but I'm like, I'm about to eat, so why am I about to put them back on? So that's what's kind of annoying about them. At the same time, it's so much better than regular braces because you can like take them out to eat. So yeah, it's kind of a pain in the butt if you're someone like me who like eats frequently, but if you don't eat that frequently, it really is not going to be that big of a deal. If you're someone who just has big meals here and there, it's not going to be a big deal. And then her last question is, do you sleep with them on? And yes, I do sleep with them on. It's so important to sleep with them on because you're supposed to have them in, I think, about 22 hours. But, I mean, even dentists recommend that you keep them in as much as possible, even more of that if you can. But the 2 hours is to take into account if you're, like, eating or something. But, yeah, you definitely want to wear them to bed. It's the best time to wear them to bed because you're going to be asleep for, like, what, like 8 hours maybe? And you're going to be asleep, so you don't have to worry about you're not going to be eating during that 8 hours because you're going to be asleep. So you definitely want to wear them to bed. So, yeah, you're trying to wear them as much as you possibly can. You only want to take them out when you eat. Alright, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any more questions, please let me know down in the comments. I'd be happy to do another Q&A for you guys. And stay tuned for my next video. I'm going to be going over this stuff about me getting new aligners and why. So stay tuned for that. So that should be coming up within the next couple of weeks. If you have any other video requests as far as Invisalign Diaries goes, let me know down in the comments if there's any other types of videos you would want to see. I would be happy to do that for you guys. Now, if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button below. Like this video if you liked it, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!